I've wanted to do this ever since the Olympics.
Do what? Well.
You are truly...
Turn it around.
Oh.
Always directing.
Always directing. You are truly a gold medal wife.
Thank you.
And the inscription reads...
Kiss her. Kiss her. I did. Well, I will in a second.
The inscription reads, Lucy, I love you very much.
Now, Lucy, here comes a moment you'll never forget. Sammy Davis.
Thank you. Your moment of truth has arrived, my dear. Lucille Desiree Ball, beloved daughter of Desiree and Henry Ball, who stopped the world and said, I want to get on in Jamestown, New York. On an August the 6th, this world of ours took little note then, but will long, long remember. Be proud, Lucy, of your legacy. Very proud. Be aware as you sit here among your grateful friends, the sun never sets on Lucille Ball. All over this worried world tonight, nations of untold millions are watching reruns they also watched the first time around. In Iran and Iraq, on this very night, the fighting stops long enough for frightened people to laugh again as you hide the frozen meat in the furnace. In Finland, after a long, hard day at the factory, husbands and fathers are now just settling down to watch the American girl they love the most get half-bombed in her first TV commercial. And in Lebanon, ravished Lebanon, worried parents of many faiths share a common experience with innocent war-torn children who tune in to forget the debris long enough to feed their hungry souls with laughter as you parade down the Champs-Élysées in an outfit that drove the Paris designers to double aperitifs. Across the world, in Singapore, Japan, whole families gather for a Lucy break as laughter erases their problems watching you rehearse your trip to the hospital for television's first birth. And in Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Honduras, Guatemala, Peru, San Salvador, Venezuela, and other sunshine countries, laughter crosses friendly and unfriendly borders as you try to keep up with the chocolates on the assembly line. Yes, my dear friend Lucy, you are the one that they love most. Joy requires no translation. God wanted the world to laugh, and he invented you, Lucy. Many are called, but you were chosen. You are an original. You're an original. You are the best at what you do. And as only a friend who knows can say, the best at what you are. Decent, caring, compassionate. And let me tell you something, you never fool me for one bit, nor anyone else who knows you, by putting on the clown's mask. Clown, you are not. All of the funny hats and the baggy pants, the mustaches and the wigs and the pratfalls and the blacked out teeth, they didn't fool us for 1 minute. You see, we saw through all the disguises, and what we found inside is more than we deserve. We love you, and we will always love you. I can only say that the good Lord did us a big favor when he laid you on us. I love you.
That's beautiful. Bravo. Thank you. Thank you.
Why don't you give me a knuckle? I don't have any lipstick left.
Lucy, here's Monty Hall again.
Lucille Ball, by allowing Variety Clubs International to televise this wonderful party in your honor, you join our Humanitarian Hall of Fame. Now, in earlier parties like this, we have added new facilities to our children's hospitals dedicated to John Wayne, here in our Miami Children's Hospital, Elizabeth Taylor in New York's Flower Fifth Avenue Hospital, Jimmy Stewart in our Minnesota Variety Heart Hospital, Ingrid Bergman in our Des Moines Blank Memorial Hospital, Jack Lemmon in our Buffalo Children's Hospital, Burt Reynolds in the Eggleston Hospital for Children in Atlanta, Carol Burnett here in the UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles, and the Sinatra Family Wing for the chronically ill in the Seattle Children's Orthopedic Hospital and Medical Center. And now, before we hear from you, Lucy, Burt Reynolds.
Lucy, it's an honor to be here tonight, just to be sitting at this table with you. I'd like to tell the people about the first time that I met Lucy. I was with her lovely daughter, and just an afternoon stroll, and I mentioned the fact that I wanted to meet Lucy, and she said, well, she's a fan of yours, and I said, that'd be fantastic if I could actually go and talk with her. So we drove over to the house and knocked on the door, and you were there with your golf clubs and let us in. And Lucy came down, and she actually took me aside and said, you're a very attractive, very funny, very glib, nice young man, but I think you're a little cocky. I don't want to see you with my daughter. She has a great sense of humor, but this is kind of a coincidence. I never did see Lucy Jr. again after that, from that day on. But Lucy and I are still friends. And I want you to hear a song. We'd like to have everyone listen to the most famous theme song from television. Just a little bit of it. Anytime, Nelson. Now, that same song could take on a different meaning if it was made into a ballad. And an arrangement by Nelson Riddle, and maybe some lyrics by Sammy Cahn. So we thought it'd be nice if we had someone here that could sing the song to you. It would be special. So we have your son and your daughter.
This is for you, Mom.
From the bottom of our hearts.
All three. Our hearts. You were always there at our side.
You made thunderstorms run and hide.
Those childhood memories we cried.
Your bedtime stories and lullabies. Prayers you taught us both to recite.
I say them now with my kids each night. And add one special for you.
The world loves Lucy.
The Lucy you see. but not like we do.
Just what you need is another fet.
How many awards can one legend get?
Yet this one seems very right.
Look who showed up just for you tonight.
It may sound corny,
But
we're sincere. We're the two proudest people here. The best in us came from you.
The world loves Lucy.
Do we love Lucy? We're
It's true, see. We do.
Lucy, would you be kind enough to join me up here, please? Kids do that to you, don't they?
And my eyelashes are floating. They're gonna be down on my cheeks.
Lucy, I have here the framed original of the letter that Carrie read from President Reagan. And we'll hold it for you and give it to you a little later on.
Don't hang it on my neck. Thank you.
A little pendant. We know that you visit Colorado frequently. As a matter of fact, you have a home there. We hope that the next time you're in that beautiful state, that you'll stop here at this, the Barbara Davis Juvenile Diabetes Hospital in Denver. It is nonprofit. Thank you. It's a nonprofit hospital and cares for children from all income levels, regardless of race, creed, or color, and is dedicated to finding a cure for juvenile diabetes. And as of this broadcast, it also is the home of the Lucille Ball Diabetes Research Library.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the nicest gift of all, I give you Lucille Ball.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all for a really unforgettable evening. I want to tell you, they don't tell you what's going to happen. And as for that song that Lucy and Desi just sang, all I can say is you sure know how to make a girl cry. I held back the tears the best I could because, well, as I say, I don't want the eyelashes down here. I did that in a show once, and it worked, but not tonight. The entertainment tonight was really special. Really special, was perfect. I heard different things tonight from different people. And to all of you who shared your talent so generously, I applaud you again. There's one I have to single out. Gary, I left it on the table, I'm sorry, but I will wear that Olympic medal for the rest of my life with love. Not every day, just...
Wear it at night.
Just at night, yes.
Good night.
And to those of you who spoke, who said such really wonderful things about me, I just wish you were all under oath. I knew nothing about what was going to happen here tonight, and all I was told was that there were going to be a few friends here. A few friends? And that I would make an entrance and go to the table where Gary would be in the middle of the room. Nobody would tell me anything else. So naturally, I approached the evening with a certain feeling. Sheer terror. Really. I was shaking outside. I didn't know if I could get through the door. I didn't know why. I've been to these things, and I know how wonderful and beautifully they're done. But tonight was really special. When those doors opened and I saw all of you, it was the warmest, most wonderful feeling in the world. I knew that I was in for a very special night, never dreaming how special it would be. I'm not going to forget a lot of things tonight. As for the Lucille Ball Diabetes Research Library, I'm very moved. And I hope and pray that the work done here will find the cure hiding out there somewhere. I thank Variety Clubs, Monty Hall for your presentation, and the dedicated men and women all over the world who work so tirelessly to care for those who need our help the most, the underprivileged and handicapped children of the world. And here's the big one. Without, as Monty said, regard to race, creed, or the family's ability to pay. I can't even think of Variety Clubs without thinking of a man who has given so much. And I ask you to let him know how much we appreciate all of his work over the years for Variety. Mike Frankovich. Stand up and take a bow, Mike. I love you, Mike, and everybody loves you. Everybody. Mike Frankovich. I will be grateful to all of you for the rest of my life, and I ask God to bless you as abundantly as He has blessed me. Thank you.
Trapper's recommendation leaves a young intern torn between hometown obligations and a prestigious promotion on Trapper John, M.D. Next.